To sort data in Google Sheets without ever touching your original dataset, you'll use the sort function, and it's surprisingly simple. Start by opening the spreadsheet that contains your table. Make sure you have clear column headers like name, date, or sales, and at least a few rows of data beneath them. Then click an empty cell, ideally a few columns away from your table, and type an equal sign followed by the word sort and an open parentheses. Now, with your cursor blinking inside the parentheses, click and drag to select your entire table, including the headers. If you're working with a small dataset, you can also type the range manually, like A2 F50, but dragging is quicker and reduces typos. After the range, type a comma, then enter the number of the column you want to sort by. For example, if your data spans columns A through F and you want to sort by the names in column A, type the number 1. If instead you want to sort by dates in column D, you type 4. It's critical to remember that this column number refers to the position within your selected range, not the worksheet column letter. So if your range starts at column C, then column C becomes column 1 in your formula. After that column number, type another comma, then enter the word true if you want ascending order, A to Z, smallest to largest or oldest to newest, or false if you want descending order, such as Z to A, highest sales first or most recent dates at the top. Close the parentheses and press enter. Instantly, a new table appears, neatly sorted exactly as you specified. Scroll a bit to compare it with your original data, and you'll see that original table is untouched, perfectly preserved because the sort function is just reading from it. Now, for the viewers who want to go deeper, here's why this matters and how to avoid common mistakes. The sort function is dynamic, so if you later add a new row or edit a value in your source data, that sorted table updates automatically. This is the key difference between using a formula and using the sort range option from the data menu, which permanently rearranges your original sheet. If you've ever accidentally overwritten important data by sorting a whole sheet, you'll appreciate how the formula keeps a clean, safe copy. A frequent pitfall is forgetting to include all the columns in your range. If you only select column A and column B, then sort by column 1, A, you'll get sorted names, but the corresponding data in column C will be lost because it wasn't part of the range. Always select the entire table, from the top left header to the bottom right cell. Another common error is using the wrong column number. If your range is B2, G100, column B is now column 1, column C is column 2, and so on. If you accidentally type 3 when you meant to sort by column C, which is actually column 2 in your range, your output will be jumbled. Double check that the column you want to sort is correctly positioned in your selected block. For more advanced control, you can sort by multiple columns. Let's say you have a department column and then employee names, and you want all employees sorted alphabetically within each department. Start your formula as before, equals sort, open parentheses, select your table, comma. For the first sort column, enter the number for your department column, say column 3, then a comma, and true for ascending department order. But instead of closing the parentheses, add another comma. Now enter the second sort column number, for example column 1 for employee names, then another comma, and true again for alphabetical order. Close the parentheses and press enter. Your output will first group all rows by department, and within each department, names will be sorted A to Z. You can add up to several sort columns this way, making sort extremely flexible for complex reports. To change the order, simply edit the formula in the formula bar. You don't need to rebuild it. Click on the cell with the sorted output, look at the formula bar, change true to false, or swap the column number, then press enter. The entire table refreshes instantly. A powerful combination is nesting sort with other functions. For example, wrapping your sort formula inside filter lets you sort only the rows that meet a condition, like dates after a certain threshold, or products with stock below 10. The syntax is something like equals filter, open parenthesis, your sort formula, comma, then your condition. This creates a live, filtered and sorted report that updates as your source data changes. You can also combine sort with unique to pull distinct entries from a list and sort them automatically, or use query for more complex SQL-like sorting and filtering. If you're building a dashboard, you can point your sort formula at a range imported from another sheet with import range, giving you a live sorted view of data you don't even own. The formula adapts to file size as well, but if you have tens of thousands of rows, performance may slow slightly, so consider limiting your range to just the data you need. To tidy up your final output, you can format the sorted table. Click and drag to select the sorted results, then apply bold to the header row by pressing Ctrl B or Command B. Add thin borders from the toolbar for clarity, and adjust column widths by double-clicking the line between column letters. If a cell shows a pound sign, the column is too narrow, widen it until the data appears. And because the formula is dynamic, you can test it by adding a new row underneath your original data. Type a new name or value, then glance at your sorted table. The new row should appear in the correct sorted position almost instantly. If it doesn't, check that your range in the formula includes that cell. You can either expand the selection manually or leave extra empty rows in your range to accommodate future entries. One last practical tip. The sort function works with any data type, numbers, text, dates, even time values, as long as they're consistent within the column. If you try to sort a column that mixes numbers and text, Google Sheets will still sort it, but it may group numbers separately from text, which is rarely what you want. Ensure each column has a single data type for reliable results. Once you're satisfied, save your spreadsheet with Ctrl S or File, Save. If you share it, other editors can modify the source data and the sorted report will update in real time for anyone viewing. You've now got a live, self-maintaining, sorted view of your data that never jeopardizes your original records, and you can reuse it for any table in any sheet. Whenever your data changes, just refresh the page or check the output, and it's exactly where you need it.